supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
You have my thanks.
Why is this guy even over here?
Where am I?
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch
Be
out
careful
for
too,
enemies.
okay?
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Someone save me!
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. That's a new power key. Place it now.
Where am I? Where am I? Thanks. Please, save me! You're my savior.
See this guy right now.
Welcome. Thank you. Close. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
From the gods came the universe. It exists for us alone.
We're gonna try to find this B key.
Domain.
Thanks.
Welcome. Thank you. Close. Great. You know what to do with that key.
So we just need to set 2 more keys. Come on. Who's in C? No one's setting the C key. Because if they set this the C key, we can key rush them.
startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now.
Is everybody else? Maybe just jumping in.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Stupid ass Amasu.
Will have no effect on them. I'd hope you're already aware. You have my permission to cower.
Holy hell. Here comes a pain. A super transfer is headed your way. Take it now. Do it. Come on. All right. I'll send her supplies to take one. Make good use of
I shall smite you. So,
It's over! Somebody's down! Exercise
only a
extreme
select
caution if
few
you're going to help them.
beings are allowed to manipulate time. It's one more reason.
Damn, it's Amasu.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
I owe you one.
Oh, man.
I'm in trouble now.
Gotta make sure I don't get hit. They were gonna win by time machine.
Here comes a pain!
Is that all you got?
Come on!
Oh, we went. See what happens when we don't fight Broly? Get some W's. Alright, in the meantime, I'll put on Dragon Ball Multiverse. We're not here watching the screen. Super Saiyan, what's up? Back to playing Breakers, and gonna watch Multiverse. I'm great. How about you? How are you doing today? Guys, give me a second.
Times. He screamed for exactly 16 seconds before firing. 2, 3, 4.
We need to get rid of him. He's attacking the audience.
Not directly, though.
Who cares?
Screw this! If gas doesn't stop him immediately, I'm going to handle this myself! Damn the rules! 11, 12, 13, 15. I don't think the Dragon Balls can bring Raichi back, but it's probably for the best anyway. Really? Gas killed Raichi for good? That would be a miracle. But where does that leave me? My comrades are still dead.
I don't care about your feelings. Come to me now.
Yes, Master! With the stadium returning to its normal volume, the official names Gas the winner, remarking how their head feels much better now, and there will be a short break before the next round, the quarterfinals. And during this time, we'll run the ads? Exactly!
What's up, everyone?
Oob expresses his excitement at the opportunity to go up against his own master in the next match, Goku, asking the boy if he thinks he can win. This definitely causes a bit of internal conflict in the warrior, but after some silent reassurance from the Sun family, he confidently remarks, of course he'll win. With the Frost Demons, Namek is confused, as he has been beckoned to heal contestant Cold after all. Falling victim to the wizard's control, Frieza replies, their master has requested they accept the offered assistance, despite their previous objections. Cooler ordering he get on it immediately. Curious why Babidi hasn't moved in a few minutes now. Dabura snips at the Majin to silence himself, as their master is transforming the entire arena into a magic room, just like on their ship. But the wizard admits he's having trouble reaching the apartments, as the area is simply too vast. Dabura assuring he and the other minions will take care of that themselves. Gohan immediately recognizing the apparatus that has appeared in the middle of the ring, all while something else seems to catch Vegeta's attention to his right.
Can you hear me? It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Someone save me! Thanks.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
That's good.
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Could be in this box or that box over there.
Thanks.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what
My
danger
savior.
awaits. Think before rushing in.
Guy gave up. Damn, you transformed level 3. That's not good. And we lost a player. We took too long to find the keys.
I'm going to turn you into candy too!
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
It's looking like you have to find that B key right now.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Looking for the last Dragon Ball.
That's a new power key. Place it now. Holy hell. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
He has the last ball. Game over. Nah, Super Saiyan. It's game over. He's gonna get to level 4 and he took the balls.
Holy hell.
Ooh,
You bastard! I'm going to
he got me.
candy too!
Trouble.
Okay.
Escaped.
Alright, better luck next time.
Using his magic, dozens of participants suddenly vanish, including Pan, Trunks, and Vegito from Universe 16, and
Watch this
Goku,
until the next
Vegeta,
episode.
Oob, and Pan of 18, as well as a few Helolites. As Gohan shouts everyone has disappeared, Piccolo points out it only seems to have affected the participants, Super Buu included. appearing behind the Grand Supreme Kai. Devura barks no sudden movements, and that goes for everyone. West Kaioshin demands to know where they've sent the others, but the demon chuckles that the ones who matter are in fact still here. As if that was their cue, Babidi's army of possessed souls begin making their presence known.
Yeah, I've been playing all day for real.
Long live
Trying
our
to get into
master!
some watch
We
hours,
have
you
to
know?
send them back.
But to which universe?
Hope you guys are enjoying the
Destroying
content.
control booth. There will be no easy solution.
This
for
is called
mess.
Dragon Ball Multiverse.
Salsa declaring to everyone, they are all now their prisoners. Questioning
Probably gonna
what Bardock
stream
sees of the future.
another
The
half
Saiyan
an hour or
reveals
so.
it's not an ability he has any control over. The mark on their heads being a dead giveaway. Gohan piffs how predictable it is for Babidi not to accept defeat.
Don't move.
While Cell restrains our heroes of the 16th universe, the Cell Juniors cover the ones from 18, even taking over Android 17, who spouts he now has a new mission in life, serving his master. But maybe more surprising, one of the Helolites is seen holding his own team hostage. And with his affront finally made public, the wizard has but a single plan: to put every universe here under his control. A few billion parsecs away, on an alien world, the missing participants find themselves unable to breathe through a thick smog. Gas clearing it away, Goku thanks him for the assist, as one of the Helolites questions if they've all been transported, our hero asking what he means by all. Future Trunks pointing out everyone here is a participant, but not all participants are here. Not Future Trunks rubbing his chin, notices on first glance, it seems only the big jerk faces are missing, causing South Kaioshin to frantically wonder where Vegito is, who's right behind him, annoyed at the insinuation. Lame, the Helolite, wonders aloud where they are, causing the Goku-witted Goku to state it's Frieza. He invited them here and he's gonna make them old! Which, that fight being merely a mind battle, comes off as crazy as it sounds. The Fused Warrior notes he can't feel the arena at all, so they must be on a faraway planet. When Xenolome, I think, blames Super Buu for all of this, believing he had to have struck again. But throwing his hands up, he claims to be another victim like all of them, and he had nothing to do with this. As Vegeta points to Babidi's platform nearby. Knowing the situation almost as well as anyone, Vegito tells the group it had to be Babidi, as he has the power to move them all, and the other participants are most likely under his control. But Goku argues surely Gohan could not have fallen under the wizard's hold. But off-screen, he's reminded Gohan was not a participant. The reality dawning on the Saiyan, all those with pure hearts who wouldn't fall under his spell must be battling those who would, sending the rest of them here. But Trunks points out, if that's the case, what's evil Vegeta doing here? 16's Pan questioning. He's like, super bad, right? Who, frazzled, can only spout for them to leave him alone already. When Goku notices, they're also missing
Next match just started
Goten,
in
wondering
about
if
2
he
minutes.
could have been possessed. But Trunks saw him head to the bathroom in the apartment before this all happened. His protege adds, the entirety of Universe 9, the Z-Fighter humans and Old Kai, are absent as well, and they were also in their apartment. Knowing his old friends, even if different iterations of them, Goku doesn't believe Babidi would be able to take control of them, leaving the gang to speculate if the apartments were out of the reach of the wizard. Whatever the case, they must get back to stop Babidi. Arrogantly, Vegito piffs this off, having full confidence this little coup of his has already failed. A, Gohan is still there. B, 2 Gohans are still there. C, Brawl went back to her room as well. So between the 3 of them, these bad guys don't stand a chance. But served a bit of humbleness, he notices no one's paying attention to him. Remembering back to Babidi's ship, Goku knows this platform should lead them to where they want to go. And since it works with magic, he asks if Buu can open it, or activate it, or whatever. Who, more familiar with Babidi than anyone, explains it's only a slab of metal. Its sole purpose was for the teleportation spell to get here, and it's useless now. So they move on to the next idea, attempting to sense out the others, and return by instant transmission. While they figure they must be insanely far off, they'll look as fast as they can. And of course, Buu knows something he's not telling, saying in his head, they're far off indeed, and he's more than happy to let them take up some time.
I get a W this time.
Can you hear me? It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of
Is
supplies.
anyone out there?
Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
I'm grateful.
Why would you go do that? Give away the location.
Is anyone out there? Thanks.
You found a power key. Go slot it.
It would have been great if we found at least 2 keys while he was level 1.
Oh no! You really want to save me?
Oh man.
I was gonna go that way too.
Great. You know what to do with that key.
Well, the A key is set, so I'm gonna go to B and C. Damn, someone disconnected.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Welcome.
I like now. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Anyone out there? I'm grateful.
Summer, why are you over here?
found another power key. Use it quick.
Is anyone out there? Thanks.
Holy hell.
I have 5 Dragon Balls, so I gotta get out of here.
An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
I need to save that guy. Okay, he's gonna camp that guy's body. We're down 3 players. Game over.
Gotta get the hell out
Yeah,
of here.
Super Saiyan, we're grinding right now. We're I was playing for like 3 hours today.
Thought I was a goner.
We'll just hide the Dragon Balls over here. Bro, why would you come here? Yo, I put the Dragon Balls there, and I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna hide, and then I'm gonna go plant the key. This guy came right to me, bro. What a dumbass. We were gonna lose anyway, so I don't care. Just hate when people do stupid shit like that.
Time and tracking them
Watch Multiverse.
down. Because if he were to assist, he'd miss out on quite the show, revealing to still have a piece of him on the asteroid. With a sly grin, Grand Supreme Kai asked Dabura what makes him think he's a good hostage. They have several sets of Dragon Balls here. They can simply bring them back. Clearly not something the Demon King thought of. West demanding they stop all this nonsense at once, or the punishment will be severe. Don't do it! Shouting for her teammate to pull himself together. Narb appears to be very confused while under the control of Babidi. Yelling back they don't understand anything. But in other states, that's too bad for him. As the Helolites jump into position, Narb pleads they don't. Unable to control his actions, it seems the warrior has a semblance of himself still within him. Falling to his knees, he declares his love for the one who tried to tell him to pull himself together. But with 2 of their good comrades down, amidst the fog of the situation, there is little time to mourn the traitor. As the other survivor reminds, they can all still be resurrected, but for now, they have to help in this battle. As the Majin audience members make themselves known, there are a few benevolent beings who rise up against them. Knowing full well she may not be a participant, she's more than strong enough to take on this mind-controlled idiot. As the chaos erupts in the stands, Gohan tells his brother to protect the girls, as he and Piccolo are going to track down Babidi. And with our heroes taking off, What barricades does the wizard have in store for them? Speaking to Goten with a concerned look on her face, Brawl expresses worry that many of these enemies are more powerful than him, who argues he saved her from the Cell Juniors. And with him, she said, I take it back! Run! You won't escape us! Hey Dad, get over here! Don't call me that!
Everyone got possessed.
As the girls try to head back to the apartment to hide, Nappa blocks their path. As our iteration of Brawl has no interest in fighting, this leaves Videl as not only the adult figure, but also the only of the pair with battle experience, telling her to run to. But the daughter of Vegeta ain't no joke. Questioning the young girl if she's had some kind of training, she responds, no, why? As poor, regular old human Videl can't catch a break. Mere feet away, gods and demons brawl, the latter taking the advantage, while chuckling they're not so tough without the South Kaioshin to carry their weight. When Fitzel, one of the few surviving Hellolites, rushes to the rescue, pleading the Kaios hang in there. Are you really my son? You suck! But also right in time, the other tech warrior, Nedwook, comes to the aid of Goten, shouting he's outclassed and he needs to get out of here. But proving to be a noble fighter, the kin of Goku stands his ground, stating where he comes from. They don't ask if they're outclassed, they just fight, before alerting Kakarot is still alive. Managing to avoid the sneak attack, Nedwook believes this recovery impossible, having aimed right for his heart. Simultaneously, on their way to stop Babidi, Gohan and Piccolo of our realm spot Cell holding a few Universe 16 members captive, including himself and the other Videl, who pleads with her own Gohan to go out and fight, and to just let Cell kill her, as she'll ultimately be wished back. But that's not something he can allow to happen. Thinking, our Gohan knows if he himself were in the same situation, nothing would change, and he too would be
Try to get as much civilians as possible.
Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Oh no! Thank you so much.
I'm just gonna set this key quick before he tries to destroy the area or he comes over here. Trapped.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Oh man.
W instant transmission. I'll set that key later.
That's a new power key. Place it now. Great. You know what to do with that key.
I don't know if we can kill Broly and he goes to level 3 or if he dies straight out. I don't remember. We gotta find a D power key.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Yeah, I have the Raider boost, but I don't have it. I don't have it on at the moment. But I do have that ability. I don't even have a radar right now. A radar right now.
You're a big help.
But so far, we got all the keys. So we're doing pretty good. Am I blind? Is this it right here?
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Oh, we won. I didn't know if Broly, because sometimes when you kill the Raiders, they automatically transform to like the next level. So I didn't know if we killed him at level 2, if he was going to transform to level 3. So that's why I didn't even bother to go help, but now I know. I haven't played this game in a while. But GG's.
Unable to let anything happen to Videl, but making eye contact with each other. There seems to be some kind of unspoken communication, as they both wonder if they're thinking the same thing. And if they are, they could count on the other predicting the other's action instantly.
Either this next match or the other one.
16's Gohan freeing himself amidst the attack. He shields his wife from the ensuing explosion, which was just enough to knock Cell to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Piccolo, though, gets severely maimed by the blast.
I've been
But
playing
ours,
against Dragon Ball.
knowing Gohan knew the Namek
Z Broly
toughness,
all
and
day
that
today.
this was the best
Their
solution to
losses.
free up Universe 16's fighters. Ready for that rematch now more than ever, Gohan instructs Piccolo to watch after her. Glaring into Biodroid, he growls as just the two of them now, who has been waiting for this moment for what seems like an eternity. Nearby, Frieza commands his Lessers to go after the spectators, and he and his family will take care of the other contestants, which is terrible news for the audience, as they were just seeming to get the advantage over their possessed counterparts.
I'll take care of them. Go after Bobbity. In the name of the Namekian race, I've got a score to settle.
Breaking down the door to the wizard's apartment. It's empty.
Transform yourself. son.
Using an augmented form, King Cold believes this state will be better for a drawn-out battle, figuring it best to start out slow. Frieza, proving after all he has this ability as well, bellows to the Namek he's going to swallow this arrogance of his, as their power has been increased severely by Master Babidi.
I said scram.
Do your Alpha Waver!
Ultra Waver!
Following in the footsteps of his father, Goten proves his nobility as a warrior, willing to sacrifice himself in order to take down his opponent. But surviving, he writhes in pain on the cold ground. Nedwook admits he misjudged the young man, who grunts it's not important. In his universe, they die all the time, urging he take down Cell, as he's likely the strongest of all of them. Taking off to do so, behind him.
What? I can't move!
No!
Looks like you're finished. You!
My nanobots countered the transformation.
West and North Kaios rush to continue fighting against Babidi's forces, as the Hellite goes to aid her ally.
So, you said you had a score to settle?
Yes! Maybe I bet a little too much off after all. And Cold is way stronger than any of them. What?
Frozen in place, West Kaioshin zips to join the battle. Sensing the merger, she urges Kami to let her handle this.
I gotta try to remember that Super Saiyan.
You're mine.
Apologizing, she isn't quite as good as a fighter as her counterpart in charge of the South.
Facing Cell next.
It doesn't seem to be a problem against him.
We'll see about that.
Completely separated from the chaos taking place in the arena, Yamcha decides it's a good time to go and see where that tournament thing is at. But to his surprise, as not
We'll see.
We have to get a W this time, or we're trash.
Can you hear me? It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spot.
You have my thanks.
You're welcome. We have to find a key quick. Got the power key right there. So my job is to go find all the keys. Try not to get destroyed.
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Holy hell.
Yeah, I'm cocky.
Oh man.
Great. You know what to do with that key.
The gamblers are annoying because they take the damn keys. I was playing a match. I was playing a match yesterday, trying to find a D key, and the whole time this guy hit the key.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
careful too, okay?
Let's go to A, try to find the A key.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. That's a new power key. Place it now.
So we got all the keys. I think Cell is the easiest villain to kill. And Vegeta also.
Ally down. Holy hell. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Annoying, bro. I found basically all the keys. No one's setting them.
Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Now! Here comes the pain! Bastard! Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more.
Hopefully these guys have the
Then you're
dragon
done.
radar. It was me or someone else. Regardless, he was gonna get to the level 4.
Bastard! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Thanks a lot, bro.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
This guy brought him right to us, and he saw me getting revived. We were gonna lose anyway, so whatever. All right, we're gonna play some Dragon Ball Multiverse again.
Nonchalantly as he can, he alerts the others to what's going on. But as the ritual's taking place to give Raditz the same power-up as Gohan, he dare not move. Just as the old guy dare not stop his awkward chanting and dancing, informing everyone exactly what he saw. Tien knows they must help re-establish order. But the old fellow scowls that's out of the question, and they need to all stay in this room. If this ritual were to be interrupted, himself and Raditz will probably die, so the two of them need the others for protection from any intruders. This news of possible death, very new information to the Saiyan. New information to us as well. That's because it's a blatant lie, and old Kai seems to be up to something. Laughing to himself, he's got him. With this, Raditz won't move an inch. But what could the old-timer be up to? And as if their ears were burning, a couple of Frieza's grunts come rushing down the hallway, following a quick reading on their scouter. Yamcha's glimpse of the action, of course.
You thought you could hide?
Proving to be a fast and fatal mistake. With some more unfortunate timing, Salza realizes there are no fighters from Universe 9 present in this melee, wanting to get revenge on that dwarf who killed him before.
Perfect. The Kaioshins are still more powerful than the Frost Demons. If I can buy just a few seconds.
Deciding if the Namek just wants to run him in circles, Cooler's simply gonna go assist their father. But having bought those few seconds he wanted.
Oh, good. We have to get a W next match. Our first match, we got a W. Then everyone started flopping.
Piccolo! That's not your concern.
Stronger than I thought.
I mean, Raider Friday fired, so-
at this tournament.
You
We
should get
really
everything
came
back.
for nothing.
You can finish me. I've done my part. Not me.
Handing his other iteration to Senzu, Piccolo assures they brought plenty. Just as 16's Videl goes to wail on a random audience member, who pleads he's not a bad guy, but still suspicious. She demands to know what he's doing with that headband then. Removing it, it's simply a kanji tattoo, meaning, I think the word nothing. As the spectator explains, it's a long story, inquiring if she'd like to hear it. But, among other reasons, given everything going on, she simply mutters no. With our Videl taking Brawl by the hand, she knows the two of them are too exposed and vulnerable in their current position. Able to sense Piccolo from not far away, they go to make a break for him. With Nappa sneaking up on him, the sight of the teenage girl unconscious sends Videl into a fury. But being only human, how could this possibly end in their favor? Back with the exiled warriors, Goku still can't sense out anybody's energy from the arena. Since they must be extremely far away, Gas suggests everybody pick a different direction to help spread out their search. Big Brain 16 pointing out they need to not only look horizontally, but literally every way possible, up and down too. Fused into Gotenks, the eccentric fighter announces the area he'll be searching, when Super Buu comes up all buddy-buddy, throwing his arm around him and telling the others he and his friend here will be taking this hemisphere, which comes off a bit jarring to the young man. Elaine commanding his fellow Hellites, having Tidar take the North Quadrant and Xenolome the South. Himself will search the middle. With the plan in place, there is a predictable defector, Emperor Vegeta scoffing aloud at everyone. But of course, our Saiyan Prince can't keep his words to himself, even when it comes to putting himself in line. Growling that he doesn't have to participate in the collective effort, but he can at least shut up while they focus. Replying, the other barks he doesn't listen to followers, asking where his pride is. Though, Universe 18's feels playing dumb just to be different isn't something to be proud of. Not today. Causing the Emperor to whip around, scowling if our Vegeta was still the proud Saiyan he is. He would be the one giving the orders in his group instead of taking them, admitting he's grown past the petty need to be respected and feared. The Prince doubles down that it's a good plan, before getting in his face, spouting the need to be recognized is nothing short of weak. Threatening his counterpart, Evil Jeets inquires if he'd like to find out just how weak he really is. Who laughs that would just embarrass the needy Emperor, but ready to get it started, even from universes away. Universe 13 Super Saiyan knows how to press the Goku button. Snarling, he hasn't even reached Kakarot's highest level of transformation, but he has. Just as the face-off comes to its fever pitch, the Prince decides this isn't the time or place.
Oh, come on! I can make a ring for you.
Obviously, Goku, Boo, and Vegito feel differently.
This has been a long time coming, Gohan. Your power has grown immensely. But so has mine.
Blocking the Makanko with his hand, the villain mockingly congratulates him for saving his own life, but at the cost of that fist. Lucky for the Saiyan, he's right-handed.
He's not really going to hit me with that wounded hand, is he? Well played.
At the
Can you hear me? It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right
Broly again.
spots.
We beat Broly once today, and it was by fluke.
Someone save me!
You found a power key. Go slot it.
You be careful too, okay?
Too much people to save, bro. See him.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Trash. How did this guy see me, bro? So, you know what just happened, right? I tried an instant transmission to this guy, and this guy ran right in my view. Fucked me up.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
The game, they ruined the instant transmission. It used to be good, now it sucks.
Welcome. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Close.
Holy hell. Oh, man. to do with that key. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Not good. Now dip. I'm gonna head to E.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Someone needs to save that guy.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Ah!
Gum baby, why didn't you save him, bro?
Oh, come on!
I was gonna instant transmissions to that guy, but I saw the other guy was gonna go save him. So I went to plant the key. And this guy ended up destroying the area. So it's kind of a waste. This dumbass is still level 1. He's
You're
still
my
level 0.
savior. Holy hell.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
You're done!
Stay calm.
You bastard!
Guys, please show me the manga chapter where Broly learned key sense. Because this guy doesn't even know how to control his energy.
To rescue them. Watch out.
When did he learn
Escape time machine's ready to launch.
from a master how to control and sense key? Because that shouldn't happen. I'm so mad.
A super transfer is headed your way. Take it now. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Can't beat Broly. He's too difficult.
The end is nigh!
You got some good medals though. I'm in C class because we're losing to Broly all day.
Same time. Sensing what's going on. Gohan rushes to save his wife, though Cell isn't exactly compliant on his foe running away. After fighting alongside Goten, Nedwook makes it to Gohan right in time. Scoffing, he just let that weakling go and come fight a real warrior. Though the villain piffs not to make him laugh, as he's faced Helolites in his own universe. And it was nothing to massacre the entire planet and the so-called warriors who wore that pitiful armor. But this iteration of the Helolites are here for a reason, able to develop their technology much further than any of their counterparts.
You'll see the difference! What are you doing?
Nothing.
You can't whistle!
In range, 1 ally, 2 enemies. Energy level sufficient.
Sorry, buddy. I'm taking the shot.
Bye!
Easy to evade.
Energy level very low.
Dipsel runs up to her comrade, giving him a talk on the shoulder, congratulating he didn't need her after all. But on the inside, Nedwook knows Cell is still alive, not even worn out.
You have been very helpful in increasing my power, but I have no use for you anymore.
Call back your men. It's clear you're losing.
Oh yeah? Need a hand!
Yes, please.
As our heroes begin to struggle, the other Videl also finds herself in a very serious situation. 17 sneers he finally gets to kill a human again, and seemingly rising from the dead. Kakarot isn't finished yet. With Fat Boo and Bardock, Universe 18's Gohan knows Babidi is here, feeling his evil energy radiating through the air. He has a theory. The wizard must be distorting reality, but he still needs to control his army of possessed warriors, which is no way an easy task. And sensing abnormal vibrations, being his magic, he believes he can synchronize with them to counter their effects. And after a few minutes, he's able to do it, revealing the trio peering in on the melee.
What? Boo! Attack!
It's over! Master, I had a vision. As Babidi's defeat was only a vision of the future by Bardock.
About to start our match now.
Let the carnival of terror begin. Give me the Dragon Balls.
Dragon Balls? What?
If you do not have them, then I have no need for them. Give me the Dragon Balls.
Even if I had one, why would I give
If you
it
do
to
not
you?
have them, then I have no need for them. Give me the Dragon Balls. You have my balls.
Where is everyone?
Where are the Dragon Balls?
What is that?
You are a fool. Where are the Dragon Balls?
I don't have any.
You are a fool.
Eradicate them!
Oh, he ran away.
Is anyone out there? The Dragon Balls. You won't get your wish. Very well. I'll make sure your death is quick.
They're all scattered.
Where is everyone?
No way! You have the esteemed privilege of being the first to see my next fall. Rejoice!
Wait, what?
I lost him.
Wait, what?
Can't kill all of them. So I'll let them plant the key. 5 survivors. I gotta keep at least 4 alive. I'm just gonna go hide over here. They still no chance, so it is what it is.
Well then, let's begin, shall we?
Gallic gun! Gallic gun!
Does he keep up? Okay, fine.
Yeah, at least you guys tried. Good work, guys.
State your wish. It shall be done. I will grant your wish.
Don't disappoint.
Here goes! Special beam cannon!
Wait. I've seen this one somewhere before. Yes, I was right.
No! Wait, what? Does he keep up?
You could have just went to the time machine. I was gonna let you live, but you want to be stupid. New experience.
You're no match for me.
Alright, let's put on some Multiverse.
The Rogue Saiyan alerts. Even Majin Buu will not be able to overcome the next threat, suggesting they set up a trap for their impending intruder. Speaking of intruders, Salza and Jace make their way to Universe 9's apartment, the latter scoffing they must be hiding like rats in there. Busting down the door, they strike their usual pose, but instead of representing their usual alliance to either Ginyu or Cooler, they both shout the name of Master Babidi, and witnessing each other's stances and slogans, the pair can't help but feel a bit salty at the similarities between them. Seeing who it is, Krillin lets out a sigh of relief it's only him, believing they were in danger for a moment, which the invading gentleman does not take well. Putting him down with a single knee, Yamcha jokes with his longtime friend. He works as great bait, Krillin wondering how on earth that's supposed to be a compliment. But getting distracted, Jace powers his Crusher Ball, Videl knowing he can't use that in here. Getting back up, Salza screams they're going to pay for this. His dwarven opponent annoyed with his persistence. He assures this won't go down like last time. Seconds later, outside, we discover it did indeed go down like last time. But lucky for the villain, he's not quite as cut in half. Making his way back in, a Cell Jr. sneaks up behind Tien as Krillin yells for him to look out.
My alarm didn't go off!
We cut away to the apartment of Mary Sue, the last remaining warrior of Universe 2.
I need to move fast to see the fights! If something goes wrong, I can help by turning back time. So it's imperative I hurry. I feel a dark and evil energy. What's going on? Ah! My bento!
In the Universe 5 apartment, the mysterious entity in C's room states it seems like a real mess outside, announcing he'll wait and observe for at least another 2 hours. While Nappa puts his boot on our Videl, chuckling he won't get caught off guard by Brawl again. Ow! What is my leg? Ah! Gohan manages to come to the rescue of his wife, standing on her toes to thank her hero. He has to point out, he's not her Gohan. Grabbing a hostage, Nappa screams for the others to give him their miracle medicine, saying he knows they have some. But this only causes Gohan to grow more frustrated. Departing from the Grand Supreme Kai, Shin announces he's going to help the other Supreme Kaios. Calling out to Super Buu, Grand pleads he knows he must still be here, and he must put an end to all this violence. Surely he hates Babidi enough to intervene. But the Majin declares there's no way he's going to step in, as this is far too interesting. The deity argues people are suffering because of his decision, but Buu piffs, people are suffering all the time anyway. Jumping back in time a bit, moments before Babidi began his attack, Cell births a few additional children. Seeing his plan firsthand, he created 3 additional juniors at max power to try to pin down Universe 18, wanting to handle Universe 16 himself. Leading the way, he instructs them to suppress their energy and prepare for the slaughter, stopping the last one from leaving, explaining he's not strong enough to follow, but he can stay here and fight some weaklings if he wants. Almost looking adorably pitiful in his rejection. But even at reduced power, will the Earthlings of Universe 9 be enough to take on the strength of a Cell Jr.? At that, one who is powered up while under Babidi's control.
Kill the Kaioshins! Yes, Master!
No! He'll blow up the whole apartment! Splatting the Cell Jr. dead. Videl realizes she pushed herself too far, ushering her to the couch. The others insist she take a well-earned breather. Continuing his chanting, Old Kai takes a moment to quip that was wonderful teamwork, but it would have been easier had she just allowed him to release her full potential. Darting up to tell him off, Videl screams she'd never accept this perverted old geezer's condition. Having a one-track mind in the other direction, this confuses Raditz, questioning what this condition was and who should have to kill. Yamcha, not so subtly gesturing, jokes it's her dignity that would have to die. The commotion flustering even the Kaio, he beckons everyone to be silent, as the ceremony is only beginning. Thinking to himself, he notices a Saiyan didn't even realize the blockage he put in his head. Undoubtedly, the action brought by Cell's offspring kept his focus elsewhere. Now to fine-tune it over the next few hours. Could the old Kai be planning to make Raditz a more benevolent warrior?
Go! Counterattack!
What? While possibly saving her life. At the same time, the brutish fighter's blast surely didn't feel good to Videl. Whipping over, 17 hisses that moron better watch where he's firing next time, or he'll teach him. But who? Eat this or Gohan will kill me. Better than ever and slightly revealed. The Namek just couldn't let us have this one, as he uses his powers to gift her his own traditional gi, stating it'll be a bit better than what she was wearing previously. The Kaio seemingly having cold, or rather Ginyu, on the ropes. Change! Bastard! Change! No!
Got you!
No! Change!
Master Bobbity, I defeated the gods for you!
Remaining energy 0.0%.
Remaining energy 0.2%. Well, well, you have been quite tenacious. Well then, still no luck with our marooned heroes. Pan spouts the only thing she can sense in this void of nothingness is them themselves. Elaine remembers Vegito can teleport without feeling energy, but he points out, to do so, he needs to know the direction, distance, all that good stuff. Adding to what we're already aware of, Goku worries everyone could be in great danger, so they need to hurry. His fused counterpart only concerned about missing out on all the action. The task proves daunting to the others as well. Trunk size, it seems like they've been here for months now. 16, as we know, is not programmed for hyperbole, states only 9 minutes and 34 seconds have passed so far.
You're so weak! You're gonna get so trashed. By who? No sudden moves! I've got my eyes on you! Ah! I've had enough of this!
I got chopped up in pieces.
Answer me, idiots! Just who is this big bad savior of yours? You'll be a lot less cocky after I kill you. Master Bobbity, I defeated the gods for you! Die.
Calling for Piccolo to rush over with a Senzu Bean, Goten still clings to life. Having had his way with the remaining Hellites, Cell tosses their bodies to the ground below, telling his master he's finished with Universe 19, so now he'll immediately hunt down the two Piccolos. After that, once the Gohans are dealt with, the battle will be won. Our Piccolo, upon hearing 16's Gohan shout his name,
What?
as he feels both Piccolo and Videl are in trouble. This time, he doesn't make it and fails to save his Videl, easily dealing with his universe's Piccolo as well. This is what happens when you deny our fights, Gohan. No! I've got to say, it takes more and more effort to get you mad. Showing to have killed the other Videl as well. The darkness gathers within our hero, letting her body fall to the ground. Brawl witnessed the entire thing. Cell sneers. Gohan just can't seem to concentrate with his little darlings around. So in that case... blowing Cell into oblivion in a hole in the planet. It seems he has been finished in the only way possible. Brawl runs up to Gohan, apologizing she couldn't do anything, and if she were stronger. But he knows better than anyone that people should be allowed their own path in life, and no one should be forced unwillingly into an existence of violence, assuring Videl will be resurrected with the Dragon Balls as soon as this chaos is dealt with. Moments ago, just as our Gohan channels the right vibrations to counter Babidi's magic. The trap they've set for him is to have Fat Boo absorb him. Master, Plan B! Shouting for the Grand Kaioshin to entrap Boo like he did with the other. His reaction implies Super Boo was just playing the long con after all, and the Kaio in fact had no control over him. But getting sidetracked and not being able to sense Piccolo or Videl, he just wants to end this now. Borrowing Krillin's signature move. As something suddenly gets the other Gohan's attention, he panically tells Brawl to stay put. Zipping back to the arena, he spots something in the distance. His sister, the vastly more powerful Sun Brawl, who was previously dormant in the apartment, has been possessed by the wizard, leaving not only a pain in Gohan's heart, but a larger threat than any of them could have predicted.
He really did a number on you.
Proving more resilient than we've ever seen.
Match is about to begin.
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Please help me. You're my savior.
For
You found a power key. Go slot it.
there's no one in E. Gotta hide for a bit.
Great. You know what to do with that key.
There's too many people in A. And this guy was over there. But we found the key.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
I've arrived at last.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Run 2 more keys.
You be careful too, okay?
Excellent. Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Bro!
Great! You found another power key.
Why do they keep doing this, dog? I swear, instant transmission's broken. I try to save this person. It instant transmission me to another person. I don't know, man. This game sucks. Gotta save you, bro.
No!
Is anyone out there?
Not here.
You're my savior.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Excellent. Perfect.
Go have to find that E key.
This is bad. Somebody's down. And extreme caution if you're going to help them.
No one's in C selling this key. Game's over. Everyone's dead.
Scene. Not only one, but both Piccolos are able to regenerate themselves. Though the same seemingly can't be said about Videl. Confirming himself from Universe 18 doesn't have any sensu beans himself. Thankfully, the other is carrying enough for each of them to hold on to 3. As Sun Brawl surely destroyed their reserves in the apartment, adding it was actually her evil aura that woke him up, not at all expecting such a thing from her. But after so many years of frustration and regret, Bobbity was able to lock onto her negativity and get a hold of her. Now the only thing to do is simply stand their ground until Vegito finds a way to return, or they find a way to kill Bobbity, asking if he's sure about that. After all, they have 2 Gohans. Cutting him off, Universe 16's Piccolo is 100% certain, even the both of them won't stand a chance against her. Trying to put together all the information they have, our Namek begs the question, if Cell really wanted to kill him, why didn't he destroy their brains? As we find a single remaining nucleus. Cell is alive and well. Looking at himself, he's thrilled to discover his training to reinforce his body on a cellular level has worked, as even completely encompassing and overwhelming him with a ki blast is no longer enough to kill him. Glaring into Brawl, he narrows his eyes, but in a surprise twist, assures he's on her side, and there is no need to worry. As alone, there is no way he could defeat Sun Brawl, so he decided to motivate the Gohans as much as possible, even making a few allies along the way, without Bobbity realizing. Walking past her, he mutters for the girl to keep herself safe. After all, if either or both of the Gohans need that little extra push, what better way to awaken the beast than to throw her in the middle of the melee? looking on. Even our Gohan baffles at this most recent revelation, believing Brawl to have supposed to have been a proud Saiyan, driven by independence, not a warrior who could be manipulated by some sorcerer. Relishing in her new strength, Brawl Piffs is actually quite the opposite. Before, she was way too human. All her life, her conscience had only held her back in fear of being judged, pushed to protect the worthless. But now, she's free, and all those tiresome and contradictory thoughts are gone. Her brother trembling, she's stronger than this, and it's in fact her best qualities the wizard has blocked. Pleading, she fight and resist. But she only scoffs. She is strong, more so than she's ever been. If they haven't noticed, she can now handle this form with ease, and it'll be a pleasure to test it out on the two of them. Universe 18's frozen in place, questioning the other if they're really going to fight her, explaining the Gohan familiar with this iteration of Brawl utters his sister has lost control of herself several times before, as her bloodline makes her very dangerous. But this is the first instance. They haven't had Vegito to contain her. Babidi then commands her to kill them all, but not to forget to protect him too. Placing a shield around him, she assures her master this will keep him safe while she's away. Astonished to see she's actually obeying him. That's something even Vegeta refused to do. Universe 16's Gohan accepts she truly is under his command, noting there has always been good and evil within her, but usually the good would win. But now Babidi has removed that side of her, as Brawl is ready to get this started. But the Gohans have a trump card. Even though they may be completely outclassed in terms of strength, they'll be able to battle in perfect tandem with one another, without even having to communicate with each other. In an attempt to throw her off, the two of them shout to attack at the same time. But in reality, our Gohan knows he himself will fake his part, then go directly for Babidi, as 16's Gohan will drive, with an ever so slight lead over his counterpart, handling Brawl himself, as he knows her fighting style better.
You're hesitating, brothers! You better go all out or else. You're going to die even faster! Was that supposed to hurt? Seriously? You're too weak. Huh? Cell, you finally show your true colors! This is perfect! I'd have been disappointed if I didn't get the chance to fight you. Regenerate this! Gohan isn't trying to fight. He reduced his energy to find Babidi. No!
And with that blast, not only is a large amount of the arena destroyed, but all the spectators are now dead. When Super Buu feels this is the perfect chance to taunt the Grand Supreme Kaioshin, mocking, isn't he the ultimate leader of the universe? Quipping, he's curious to see how he's going to save everyone now. 16's Gohan takes a lot of damage from the attack, and the Piccolos know it's actually both Gohans who are at the end of their rope, conspiring to regroup to get the both of them a Senzu Bean. In a bit of good news, Brawl herself has accidentally destroyed hers in her attempt to block Gohan.
Damn! No more backup! You don't want to fight! Neither do I!
Oh no! This is exactly what she did to that Ultra guy!
Lie.
Obey me! Obey!
I can't leave you for a second!
As savvy as anyone, Brawl's aware only Cell and the two Gohans have the power to break through her master's protection. Scowling, she'll be watching him. Meanwhile, our Gohan tries to come up with a plan to get back to the arena, as it won't be long before he dies, not being able to breathe.
Don't worry!
Huh? When he hears a tiny voice coming from his hair. Cell, proving to grow more tactful by the day, got the idea after seeing Buu do something similar, deciding to create a few mini Cell Juniors. And lucky for them, he too can use instant transmission like his father, instructing Gohan to prepare his most powerful punch, and he'll put them in the perfect position. Our Piccolo notices his universe's Gohan has vanished, so the other resolves to go after his own. When he appears right in front of him, another Cell Jr. of course. But ever powerful, Brawl realizes what they're doing, even spotting their miniature helper. Chuckling, how cute! A support.
The carnival of terror
Let the carnival of terror begin. Give me the Dragon Balls.
I have none.
If you do not have them, then I have no need for them.
Someone help me.
Give me the Dragon Balls.
What is that?
If you do not have them, then I have no need for them. Careful now. This won't be like before, and I won't be gentle.
Eradicate them! Now! Let's go! Solar flare! This time! Where are the Dragon Balls?
What do you mean?
The arm button.
Where are the Dragon Balls? You won't get your wish. Very well. I'll make sure your death is quick. Go! Where are the Dragon Balls? Here. Very well. I'll make sure your death is quick.
Wait for that.
Someone stole my Dragon Ball. No, I still have them, my bad. They all left. Then you put back on the multiverse. Watch. Well, next match starts.
Or Cell Jr., as if that's going to change anything. While the surprise attack lands clean, Gohan shouts his support should have targeted Babidi instead, who admits that would have been quite clever. As another makes his way to the unconscious Fat Boo, screaming in his ear to wake up, and pleading he assist in taking down some Brawl. But the Majin is confused, believing to be on the same side as her. But the easily influenced creature is swayed immediately, as the Cell Jr. assures that's not the case at all, and for him to help quickly. Jumping up, he bellows, "All right," joining the action. Getting back to her feet, she growls her other brother is beginning to get on her nerves. The Hellites appear, who slowly chip away at Babidi's shield. Wondering how they're still alive, believing Cell killed him. The Biodroid grows a sinister grin. A few minutes ago, upon going to absorb Fipsel, it was actually just a ploy to speak with her without Babidi hearing, commanding she respond with only her thoughts. Knowing she has nanobots healing her, and no serious wounds, he questions if she will be able to re-enter the battle anytime soon. She beckons why. Their energy packs are empty either way. Cell asks if they can recharge them then, but unfortunately no. But they could take the packs from the defeated Ultras. He directs her to do so discreetly. Again wanting to know why, he explains that he's escaped Babidi's mental control, but for now, he's going to have to play his game, stating he's actually on their side. Quipping he could have played less hard. She likes the plan, requesting he get them near her universe's area. And with that, he was one step closer to his revenge. Stepping in front of her master, Brawl now realizes, since the very beginning, Cell has been creating allies to retaliate against herself and Babidi, as the Piccolos, Gohans, Boo, Cell, and the Hellites, not to mention the Cell Juniors, join forces in order to put an end to the chaos. As our group of heroes stares down the villain, they vanish, Nedwook exclaiming they ran off. But Piccolo believes Brawl merely knew she couldn't continue to protect Babidi against all of them, confident she'll be back soon. Fipsel wanting to quickly come up with a plan of action, questioning what group strategies everyone has. But the awkward silence speaks for itself. Aside from multiform training and knowing how the other thinks, Gohan coyly admits they kind of just fight one-on-one. Piccolo adding others usually watch or wait their turn, causing the Hellites' faces to drop, fairly questioning how in the world have they managed to survive this long. Cell quipping, in their defense, usually only one of them at a time is relevant, or becomes relevant at the last minute. Still somehow swayed to their side, Boo questions his little manipulator, who he's supposed to fight, explaining it's that mean girl, Brawl, who captured his master. She's the one he must battle. Taking said master to space. Out here, only Brawl knows where he is, nonchalantly urging he give her a few seconds to smash him, and she'll be back for him. Oh, and breathing won't be a problem. He should have at least 10 minutes of oxygen inside this shield, begging her not to leave. She makes her way back to the others. Not a second time! Watching Cell, one of the Gohans notices he needs to attack almost as soon as Brawl disappears. If he finds her energy fast enough, she doesn't even get a chance. But, counter to this, the villain notices they're adapting too quickly. Rushing to the downed Gohan, Piccolo realizes his spine has been broken. Noting aloud, Brawl is aiming to kill. But able to eat the Senzu, there may be hope for our heroes after all.
I know you want to teleport, but you know, I'll predict where you teleport to.
Good riddance.
I couldn't agree more.
As I thought! That laser drains all your power! Your armor doesn't protect you anymore!
Screaming in horror for her fallen comrade, Piccolo states he was still holding out hope she was only acting. But now there's no more doubt. She has truly turned.
You've done enough!
Not daring getting close, are we? Idiot! Hey! That doesn't change anything!
The smoke clearing. There's a pause in the action. Fipsel spouting. She must have disappeared again. But Gohan knows she was definitely hit. She teleported after the fact. Finding her energy. She's taken down one of the Piccolos, stealing his Senzu beans. Missing their opportunity. Gohan knows he can no longer keep up. He's drained the entirety of his power. If she's going to be back to full strength.
Why so sad, big brother? You shouldn't let your guard down!
Gohan!
As he fades away, the defeated Gohan grunts. He thought she would hesitate a little more. Sun Brawl staring back into him with no sympathy in her eyes. Piccolo aghast. She's become so sinister. She had no reservations against killing her own brother. With his final breath, Gohan states, "So Babidi is the strong." Brawl faces the remaining fighters. She scowls. And that makes 3. Babidi grabs at his throat due to the lack of oxygen, spiting his minion for taking him here in the first place. Because of her, he's going to die of asphyxiation.
Oh, you're not going to die! Of asphyxiation. It's the last Senzu. Little Cell, give it to your father.
And that makes 4.
Eat this!
Nucleus.
Can you hear me? It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
You have my thanks.
Kaioken!
You found a power key. Go slot it.
I need help. Thanks.
The good thing I hit that.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. Get up!
Come on, guys, set the key. Nobody's in E, nobody's in A.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Solo! Here comes a pain!
Stay calm. Stay calm. If you think I'm just going to let you get away.
Sometimes I don't understand, bro. All of us was in C. There was 4 players in D, 2 players coming towards me when I was setting the key, and then I'm the one who gets killed. Sometimes I have really good luck or I have really bad luck, bro.
Miss Nucleus, where are you? There he is.
As the remaining Gohan feels Cell's energy disappear, he is now the lone warrior who can truly stand up to Brawl. But with Majin Buu, who knows what's possible? Reminding the creature he's the only one who can save his master now, explaining what he has to do. While Fipsel calls out to their adversary, scolding she was supposed to save the Helllight's universe. Now look at her! As her Ultra Armor informs, there's only 1% energy left. The soldier decides to deactivate her gear, ringing out to the villain once more, inquiring if she's just incapable of keeping her promises. Taking a stance, she beckons her foe to remove her transformation, and they can fight one-on-one without any augmentations. But she has no interest in this proposal.
Pathetic. Even with that armor, you're just carbonite.
Nearly destroying her own foot. Seems Brawl has managed to stave off the deadly carbonite. When Gohan sees this as the perfect distraction to sick Buu on her, telling the Cell Jr. on his head, this is their last chance, so get ready.
Transform into a cookie!
Ready? Teleport!
This guy's good.
Their desperation shot failing. Universe 18's Brawl attempts to break Gohan's fall. The sight of her other self catching her eye, as she helplessly tries to awaken her friend, breaking out in tears, sobbing he'd not give up. Sun Brawl mocks her, giggling at how lost and useless she is, when the Grand Supreme Kai walks up behind her, commenting on the disharmony before him, as one kills her Gohan, and the other protects him. Not wanting to hear his speech, he continues nonetheless, questioning if she is content with what she is. Not seeing the bigger picture, the villain only piffs at this inquiry, spouting of course she is. She defeated him all on her own. Leading out, the Kaioshin remarks he was mistaken about her, previously believing she aimed higher. Still not grasping what he's saying, Brawl barks she's on top, demanding he explain what he's on about. Putting it simply, the deity thought she wanted to become a complete fighter, body and soul, not just a slave to her fears. Putting an end to the conversation, she bellows to the sky she's number one. She controls her power, and she is complete.
Are you kidding me?
Again, getting her attention.
Control? Complete? You're pathetic!
Getting in her face, Sun Brawl growls, the version of herself she sees before her. The no-powered weakling who doesn't even know how to fight or transform. It's disgusting to even look at. But snapping back, her benevolent self shouts, her hands are clean. But the so-called warrior must not have even seen herself to be so delusional, to not understand she's being completely manipulated by Babidi. Even her father Vegeta at least had enough pride not to obey that feeble worm. And she is no fighter, only a servant. Barking, she get that psychotic mind of hers together before acting so tough, causing her adversary to balk. In disbelief, this insolent fool really thinks she's better than herself. But remembering the little comments made over the last few moments.
I thought you aimed higher.
Sun Brawl, you're stronger than this!
Are you incapable of keeping your promises?
Joshua, what's up, homie?
Brawl has lost control of herself several times.
He just loves you too.
It's the strong.
Blessings.
Strongest? Stronger than me?
Her conscience finally catching up. At last, letting through the voices she's tried so hard to block out. Her other, commenting how her soul must be really dark to surrender to the likes of Babidi.
You think that everything is so simple? You have no idea what I've lived through.
Venturing back several years ago, Universe 16. We spot Vegito and Sun Brawl in what looks like an asteroid field, or possibly the room of spirit and time, morphing the area. The young girl looks up at her father, with fear in her eyes, as he scowls down at her. Gritting his teeth, he states he is still much stronger than her, but one day, that won't be the case. So before that day comes, he will kill her.
Yeah, I don't know, so what? Okay, so you have some baggage. Do you want a hug?
Brawl continues to chide her other iteration, mocking Sun Brawl, the great and fearful Super Saiyan. She can wipe out a galaxy, but just can't seem to get over her poor little feelings, screaming what she thinks gives her the right to use this. Oh no, this emotional pain is just too much for me. Excuse. After all, she wants to be number one in the universe, right? Passing all trials except the ones in her twisted head. Claiming this doesn't make her the best. It just makes her someone strong, who lets someone else carry her along. Scoffing, she's nothing more than submissive.
I am not submissive!
After taking so many innocent lives, killing so many of her friends and family, Sun Brawl has finally seen through her bondage, but upon absorbing what she has done, it's unclear if she will ever truly recover. Freeing herself from Babidi's control, both girls can only sit amongst the devastation, one absorbing what she's done. Now seeing clearly, she realizes she's killed everyone, including Gohan. Looking at her hands, she knows she's no better than a murderer, and she can't be forgiven for what she has done. Elsewhere, Zenbu senses the chaos has finally come to an end, being aware of all the carnage this entire time, if not an instigator of it, but has done nothing to intervene, merely looking in for his own entertainment. He states aloud, "It's over," offering a spoiler alert to Babidi. He lost. Instead of killing him as previously implied, the Majin decided to torture him in a relatively childish and non-lethal way, though definitely torture nonetheless. He zips back to the others to alert everyone of his, quote, findings. "Hey Gotenks, I just found him!" "Don't touch me!" Understandably, the Fuse Fighter doesn't exactly get comfortable vibes from this guy, who tells everyone to form a chain. They're heading back now. Not as apprehensive, but still not quite at ease. Elaine doesn't hesitate in reaching out to join hands. The separated group arrives back at the arena for the first time since Babidi's rampage began. The initial thing which catches their eyes, the utterly butchered state the planetoid is in. But that is only the beginning of the horror. Looking close, they notice the countless bodies lining the arena. Some are terrified, some confused, some furious. Walking closer to confirm those who have fallen, Trunks can only comment on what a massacre this is, and he has as much reason to be jaded as anyone. The South Kaioshin rushes over to West, seeing the brutal condition that caused her death. Elaine checks in on his fellow Helllight, curious about the insignia on his forehead. While he hasn't gotten a lot of attention in the past, Goten is left one of the few survivors, giving as much as he could possibly offer, like how his brother did against Cell all those years ago, or his father against Vegeta during their first encounter on Earth. Trunks helps his lifelong friend to his feet, exclaiming they really did a number on him. Though probably the most upsetting, the Pan of our Universe 18 stumbles across her deceased father, in a reality swelling with godlike warriors, or maybe especially in such a place. In the eyes of the young, it's easy to forget your parents are not invincible. Brawl stands in the background not knowing what to say to comfort her, as if those words exist. Vegeta steps over to his daughter asking if she's okay, and where the enemies are, causing her to break eye contact, muttering they've been defeated, before remembering Babidi must still be out there in space somewhere. Universe 16's Brawl quells she not worry. By now he surely died from the lack of oxygen. Who, acting as the comic relief, does his best to play along, supporting her theory with a, "Oh yeah, for sure." Attempting to comfort his granddaughter, Goku questions what happened here, which leads Zenbu to speak loud enough for all to hear. He explains he has read the minds of everybody, both living and dead, and he knows everything, and it's one hiffle of a story, offering to share these events with them as if they were there themselves. But first, we have to double back to his previous statement about him reading everyone's mind, which he does have the ability to do, but that's not how he knows what happened. Nonetheless, he projects everything we know into the memories of everybody nearby, showcasing every meticulous little detail, from how Babidi was at the forefront of this assault, taking control over everyone who could be possessed. His newly formed evil army sought to kill as many spectators and warriors as possible, causing even the most unexpected of heroes to rise up and fight for their lives, though nearly all would fall in this endeavor. One detail he omits is what's going on with Universe 9, as to not tip off Vegeta to Raditz' agreement with the old Kai. And of course, the moment that stands out the most in this compilation of the slaughter is Son Brawl surrendering herself to Babidi. As we know from one of the most recent backstories, Vegito's fragile patience with his daughter finally reaches its breaking point. Towering over her, he demands to know if this is true. Did she really fall under that wizard's control and kill these people? The young girl doesn't defend herself, admitting to everything he just saw, and it was entirely her fault. As even Goku bellows, he restrains himself as she's no longer with Babidi. He suddenly falls from his most powerful form, almost as if his strength had been sapped away. The tension in the air becomes immeasurable as everybody looks on not knowing how to react. As it's revealed to be Gast who's behind this. Confirming how it appears, Vegito is stricken with a cold sweat, feeling all of his ki vanish. The Namekian presses, that is enough. Babidi has mind control magic, and this girl was his victim. Why attack her like this? Though his lack of strength doesn't extinguish his anger. Scoffing. Victim? Babidi's magic is easy to break. Brawl has no self-control, and for a puny increase in power, she surrendered the little sanity she had. When Pan approaches her, shouting, "You killed Dad!" sobbing how
I hate Pan. She's so annoying.
Well, I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
I need help!
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Thanks!
Already found this key.
Great! You know what to do with that key.
Fuck, man.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. That's a new power key. Place it now. Holy hell.
I need help.
Bro, where are you? Okay, we need to set 2 more keys. We can set these keys and leave them at level 2. We might be able to win.
Get us!
Nothing.
Great! You know what to do with that key.
With Ash right now. Okay, this person here in A or B, there's no reason for you to be there right now. There's no reason for you to be there right now. These two are fighting the radar. You gotta go to C.
Welcome. Hello.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Bro, why did you give up? Oh, you went down twice? We're gonna whoop this guy's ass once we can find this damn key.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
got 5 Dragon Balls.
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done.
What? Let's go! Give him that Kamehameha. GG's.
No one does this to me.
Me in the middle. He's only level 1, but W's a W. Alright guys, so we're going to play one more match. And then we're going to call it a night. If you stayed this long, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe. I really appreciate it.
How she could have done such a thing. The moment plays back in Brawl's head, causing the tears to begin again. She tells Gast Vegito is right. This is all her fault, and to just let her father kill her and be done with it. Who again pleads to be released so he can do it now, claiming it's his responsibility. But to kill his own daughter, why would anyone allow that? Dynamic argues. Gotenks joins the conversation with a little insight. He explains son Brawl is a berserker. She has never been able to control herself while using Super Saiyan 2. Vegito promised to protect the universe by all costs, even against her if necessary. And he only knows how to do this in one way, by eliminating her. Looking down at his father, the combination of Goten and Trunks scolds he isn't the only judge if Brawl were to pass the point of no return. If she becomes their enemy, it's all their responsibility. Even if she were to do so with magic, they have magic means to handle that as well, asserting they have already talked about this before. Reprimanding he stopped thinking he's alone here. Vegito retains his stance. Doubling down, he grits Gotenks is an idiot and that she has already sold her soul to Babidi. She has committed the worst acts of cruelty imaginable, and he thinks she hasn't passed the point of no return. But from what he's been told, it was him who sold his soul to Babidi. Vegito wanted the benefits of the wizard's power, regardless whether or not he obeyed him. Brawl was brainwashed by surprise. She was just a servant like the others. Brawl mentioned she managed to break free of the mind control on her own. As far as she's concerned, she's in charge of her life now. If nobody has noticed, she can also perfectly control Super Saiyan 2 now. Though the troubled warrior sits in silence, her tears slowly dry. Addressing her father, she doesn't argue with the fact she deserves to be eliminated for what she has done. The guilt in her heart can't reason otherwise. But she asks if his opinion of her is really so low. He really believes she willingly submitted herself to Babidi. Gast lectures a father should trust in his child and look to save them, not murder. Though he is too prideful to allow himself to be judged by the likes of them. Gotenks chides he decides everything on his own, and he's fallible and hot-headed as well. If some Brawl managed today, it was no thanks to him. Vegito has never known any semblance of regret for his past actions, and sometimes they all wonder if it'll be him they need to protect the universe against. Brawl returns to her base form. She admits she knows she's not perfect, otherwise Babidi would have never gotten a hold of her. She's aware of the resentment and hatred she has within her. But her dad has these things as well, and now she knows what it's like to be completely submerged by all these feelings, and will never allow it to happen again. What's further, she has been wrong her entire life. She obsessed about following the path Vegito paved because she admired him, but that too will be left in the past, as she doesn't want to be stronger than him anymore. She wants to be stronger than her other self, finding great respect in her bravery and mental toughness to stand up against her, despite knowing she didn't have a chance. With this, Gas considers the
Actually, about to
situation resolved. He releases Vegito from his lock, though he only growls what happens when she reaches Super Saiyan 3. Then Namekian quips he will have to wait and see. Elaine moves to shift the focus from the family drama playing out, bringing attention to the reality they need to handle more than just their problems. He asks if anybody knows if they're able to get their hands on a set of Dragon Balls. But Oob isn't sure. With everything so destroyed, it's going to be very difficult to— No, not at all! Allow me.
Can you hear me? It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Welcome.
You found a power key. Go slot it.
This proves it. As long as mortals exist, the multiverse will have no peace.
I was going right there. I'm like, bro, don't go there. Magic cube. Don't be a dick and destroy the area. Oh, come on. I only said that because I didn't want to have to go all the way around. Like, who made this stage, bro? It's so this stage is ridiculous. So the key must be underwater. Oh no, we found it. Fuck me. Guy got his health back. Fuck! I need to grab that soda. Guys, don't give up. Don't give up. No! Yes, we won. GG's. And that's all, folks. Good game. And good night. If you stayed this long, I'd like to say thank you. Shout out to everyone who stayed and watched. But unfortunately, it's time for me to go to bed. Alright, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace.